What's up, y'all? Today is March 3rd, 2020, March 4th, 2024. So today I'm going to give y'all a whole full backstory about how I started collecting vacuums, how it started, how it's going, and how I did it, and how I became successful doing it. So let's say around 2008, 2009. Mom had a vacuum. I think it was 2010. One of the 3 years, but Mom had a Dirt Devil Dynamite. No, was it? No, it's a Bissell Power Force Bagless 6579-3. And then it broke, and then after that, Mom took it outside. I was very little. I was around like 4, 5, 6 years old around this time, so remember. So Mom took it outside because I was the one who broke it. She put it right by the bush of the second house that I was living in when I was growing up. And then I decided just to see what was wrong with it. I was very little, so I plugged it in, tried it out. And yeah. And then around 2012, 2013, no, 2011 actually. In 2011, when I was turning 7 for my 7th birthday, Mom bought me a brand new in the box TTI variant Dirt Devil Dynamite. It was the all red Dynamite Plus with the attachments and then the hose. That was the light red model Dynamite. So this was around 2011, 2012. I remember using a vacuum a lot. And that's how the vacuum obsession really started. So that was my first ever vacuum. It was a Dirt Devil Dynamite. I remember when I first unboxed it. It was July 17, 2011. No. August 8th, 2011. This is my birthday. And after that, I had that back in 2013. Moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We were at around that time, 2011, 2012. We had to get rid of it. So in 2013, when we first moved into our apartment, we were in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Mom bought a Dirt Devil Easy Light. It was like the redesigned version of a Dynamite. It was like the new Power Express that I have, but it was called the Easy Light. So that's the vacuum Mom had. I was growing up, and then we had that thing in 2013. I finally got rid of it in 2016 because the motor started going out. And then in 2015, October 8th, 2015, that's when I fixed and tear apart my first vacuum cleaner. It was a 2009 Bissell 6583 Power Force. And then while we talk about this story, this is how I got the backstory about how I got this light blue Power Force Bagless on the right. So I remember when I was in middle school in Albuquerque, New Mexico, one of the ladies used to have 3 vacuums. There was 3 Power Force Backlesses, 6583. And then the same exact model right here, 6583-W. And then there was another 6583 later model. And she wanted me to fix up all of them. And I remember I got to take the -W home. And then, yeah. This was around February 2016. So that's how I started fixing vacuums. And my first ever vacuum I fixed was a Power Force Bagless 6583. And then that's how I wanted to get the 6583 as a whenever I saw one a year ago. That I bought off of someone's shed. They had a 6583. They had two of them actually. And then I have a good friend that I know he likes 6583 Power Forces. So I'm like, yeah, he wants it. So I was like, yeah, I could give it to you. No problem. And then, yeah, so I'm not ever going to get rid of my 6583-W because this is a special piece of collection in my life. And then along with my 6594-W, which is in the far left corner, and then in the front is my 3522-1. And I grew up with the 3522-1 or 5. I think it was a -1. It was a long time ago. It was like 2008, 2009. So now, since 2015, when I started fixing vacuums, I started going to Goodwill and buying vacuums. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, we had their store. It was called Savers. My first ever vacuum I bought at the Goodwill with my first made $10 was a 2002 Eureka Whirlwind Light, one of the older black and yellow models. It came with all its attachments. I remember that time. It was the first ever vacuum I bought with my money. There was also a Hoover floor made there. I was like, that Eureka, I bought it. It said it was $10 too, so I couldn't complain. We had to get rid of that when we moved to Atlanta in 2017. 2016. And then, yeah. So now I'm going to talk about the vacuums I had when I was growing up and then the vacuums I have now. So let's start off with I had a Hoover photo. I had 4 foldaways. Yeah, 4 Hoover foldaways. I'm going to start off with the earliest vacuums I had first, and I'm going to work my way up to now, like past, present, future. So the vacuums I had in the past was the Bissell 3522-1 Power Force, like the one in the middle of the screen. I had a Bissell Power Force Bagless 6583, 6579-3, and I think Mom had a 6579-2. I think she did. She had a Hoover foldaway. It was the TTI variant without the headlight. Mom had a Dirt Devil Dynamite, the one that I was telling you about. She bought me when I was 7 years old, my 7th birthday. She had a, what do you call that vacuum? She had another vacuum that she used. I forgot what that other one was, but oh yeah, she had a Dirt Devil Featherlight bagged. So the Featherlight bagged, it was the red model, not the newer red. It was like the more darker red. Well, probably like 2007, 2008, if I remember. So those are the vacuums when I was first growing up that Mom had. And when we moved to Newcastle, Pennsylvania, when we first moved in our first apartment in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, there was 2 vacuums that was already in an apartment. It was a green and white Eureka Boss Power Plus, brand new in the box. Then there was a Bissell Power Force Compact 23T7, I think. It was a, what color was that one? It was like a, not the light blue one, it was like more darker blue one. I think it was 23T7-U, I don't know, but it was a while ago. This was back in 2012, 2013. No. Yeah, 2012. Now, so that's what the vacuum had an apartment. And this was back when I was in elementary school. So they had that's the 2 vacuums they had, and we could keep nothing when we moved out. And then carpet cleaners Mom had. Let's talk about carpet cleaners at the time of vacuum. And then one of my teachers gave me actually practically brand new Dirt Devil AccuCharge, silver. So around that time, yeah. So that was probably like 2011, 2012. And one of my elementary school teachers had a Bissell Pet Hair Razor 3920. That was in her class. I used to ask her if I could take it home. This was when I was in elementary school. She like, no, you can't. So I used to back in her class with it a lot. Yeah. And then I was in middle school, 2016. So I remember back in my middle school, this is how I acquired my light blue power, my turquoise Power Force Backless 6583-W. Because I fixed one just like it in 2016, regular 6583 and another 6583. This is why I have the dash W on me now. It's like I said, this is a childhood memory right here. I'll never get rid of it, ever. So, yeah. And then back in middle school, everybody, all the teachers knew me. One of the janitors had it was a Bissell 6582 Power Force Backless. I should have kept that. It was in great condition. Two motor was up and everything. I should have kept that shit too. I'm still mad about that 6582. I had a 6583-X. It'll be something like this right here, but it will have like a more midnight blue base for it. I had a 6583. I had two other photoways. It was two burgundy ones and one black one. The black one was in the TTI variant. The burgundies was the old Maytag variant. I had a Hoover convertible. It was the lime green one. Came with extra bags too. And a Hoover Elite Supreme, one of the older models from the 90s. And then I had another vacuum. It was oh yeah, this was also, I had a Shark Navigator, one of the entry model Navigators from 2010. It was a light blue one. I bought that in 2014, Christmas of 2014. I bought a brand new in the box. This was Power Force Back 1398 series. And then I had this will lift off hybrid pet. It was the brown version. I know a collector has one. I don't know if he's type, but yeah. And then we moved to Atlanta in 2016. Older brother was like, if you could keep one vacuum, which one would be alright? Out of all of them, that's when I had the Power Force bagged, and the mom bought a Bissell Power Force Power Brush carpet cleaner around that time. It was black and yellow one, 2015. It was the Power Force bag, the Shark Navigator, and the Lift Off Hybrid. Hybrid I got from the vacuum store for free because they used to know who I. And then I got vacuums from the vacuum store. Let's talk about that after real quick. Actually, let's talk about that now. So they had a Eureka Boss Power Plus, one of the white ones with those the bag ones, you know what I'm talking about. Power Force Backless Turbo 6596. Those in 2015. And then Bissell Power Clean Multi-Cyclonic. And that's how I acquired the other Power Clean Multi-Cyclonic last year. That was 2 years ago. And then I gave that to a family member that needed it. So yeah. And then my older brother's like, out of you keep one vacuum, which one would be alright to lift off Hyper Pet? So that went 26 hours from New Mexico to Atlanta. So now let's talk about vacuums I had in Atlanta. So I have had the lift off Hybrid Pet, and 2 days before my 12th birthday, somebody was throwing out a Bissell Liftoff Multi-Cyclonic PET 89Q9-2, one of the later 2013 models, before they went to the Power Glide Liftoff 2-in-1. And I was throwing that out. I picked it up. I had my older brother had a red Liftoff carpet cleaner, portable deep cleaner. We don't have that no more. We had I went to this thrift store by my hospital to get my checkups and stuff, exams done. I remember getting a burgundy Maxima from there. Your Maxima was like a maroon burgundy color. It was a kind of an all-ball Maxima. I got a Eureka Airspeed there. I missed that Airspeed. It was the newer, one of the better Airspeeds from the early 2010s. I know one of my friends got an Airspeed like it. I got a what else did I get? I had a Daredevil Featherlight, one of the early 2000s. It was the green one. And I had yeah. Now let's talk about vacuums I have now in my collection. So be ready. So of course I got the three ahead of me, and probably y'all could see the Hoover React in the farther left corner. That's one of my. This is supposed to be like, that's one of my favorite vacuums. I like using it for some reason. So on the left corner is my 2005 Bissell Power Force Bagless 594-W. Middle is my 2004 Bissell Power Force Bag 3522-1, and on the farther right corner, my 2011 Bissell 65 Power Force Bag 6583-W. So vacuums I have in my shed: 2010 Dirt Devil Ultra Vision Turbo, 2007 Dirt Devil Dynamite, 2013 Hoover One Tone T-Series Paul's, 1999 Oric Excel, 2008 Eureka Optima, 2007 Eureka Ultima, 2009 Eureka Capture, 2006 Kirby Centuria, 1987 Kirby Heritage Legend 2, 2008 Bissell Power Force Bag 3537/4065, whichever one is the same thing, just don't have the trolley motor. 2011 Bissell Cleanview Rewind PET 18-9-W, 2003 Bissell Power 2003 Bissell Cleanview 8975, 2009 Bissell Power Force Bagless 6583. That's going to some of my good friends, and he's a collector. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Ralph. He makes great videos. And I'm getting Riley my Kirby Heritage. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Riley Glover 2005. He make great videos too. I have a 1999 Hoover Soft and Light Runabout clone. I have a 2004 Bissell Power Force Bag 3522-4. I have a 2004 Dirt Double Vision Wide Glide. That's going to one of my good friends that play vacuum trade. I'm not going to tell you what vacuum is, by the way. Well, I'll let you see. I got a. What else I got here? Shit. I got so many vacuums I gotta read. I got a Regina bag branded Dirt Double Breeze from 2003. I got a 2011 Eureka Electrolux Nimble 2016 Sanitaire Commercial SC684F3, 2011 Eureka Lightspeed 4711 DVZ, 2000. What else I got in my got some more stuff in this shit I just couldn't think about. I got a 2021, this was Power Force Helix 2191, 2020, 2122 Power Force Helix 2191U. That just shoved up in the shed somewhere. Got a Power Force Compact 2112 series. That's just for random, just standing there. I got a 2016 Uber Wind Tunnel XL Pet Whole House thingy, and I sold that recently for $25, so I'm not gonna complain. I had a Cleanview Helix Deluxe 21K3 and a Cleanview Helix Deluxe 22C1-2, and then I had a 2009 82H1. I want to find another 82H1 that way. So this is part 1. I'm gonna have a 2 to 3 part series on this. So stay tuned for part 2. How I start collecting things.